Previously in part 2 of the recap, where we first met up with Pink and Yellow, while the Mama Inga crew were looking for the imposter V4 turbines, black, gray, red, green, maroon, and white. Well, 2 backstories were filled, and then a few parasite stories were revealed in, and then Mama Angry later died, and then the recap came to an end. Today we're recapping Black Imposter V4 Turbine versus Mama is Angry, Part 3. So, let's get into it. So we left off in Part 2 where we have a Part 3 that's coming in place. So, a strange green beam comes, like, blasting out the ground. The rest of the turbines look behind, seeing this beam. And Gray wonders, what is that? And Black's like, I don't know, but it looks like a threat. So then suddenly we see a giant foot coming out of a leg, and then we see this giant monster with 2 legs, a tail that looks like a shark, and 4 spikes, which I call it the green shark crawler. Now I have changed the design, but it is pretty much it's like a alien type of monster. It has like a green beam that like lunges out of his mouth, and then we see like everyone else, like the Among Us crew, like the Runs Up Universe Mama's crew, and seeing just standing still, still at the corpse of Mama Angry, lifeless body, and green shark crawler is just like blasting his beam, and then Black throws a like spike weapon at it, and green shark crawler sees that and charges at the turbines, yanks every one of them one by one, and Black comes face to face with it, fighting the green shark crawler. And then Yellow Turbine and Pink Turbine just explaining that that's a dangerous creature called the green shark crawler fighting Black. And Black is trying to kill it, but is overpowered. And green shark crawler spits a spike. Shoots a spike from his tail, what kind of thing, and goes towards Black, and then like uses his beam on Black. And then like Yellow Turbine has an idea, and he's like thinking to revive Mama Angry. Later on, Gray joins in the fight, and then green shark crawler just tail whips him, and then Black's just left alone again. And then Yellow is planning to revive Mama Angry, and he uses his powers, like his electric powers, to like revive Mama Angry. And apparently it somehow works, and Mama Angry has been revived once again. And suddenly she's like happy to see the kids alive, and suddenly and then they explain to Mama how he's alive, and then they say that the Yellow Turbine revived her. And then suddenly like Mama Angry sees a creature called the green thing, which is their green shark crawler. And then suddenly White says it's called the green shark crawler. And then Mama Angry has an idea. Well, what if they need us? Let's get started. So suddenly Mama Angry wants to help, even after Black literally killed her almost twice now. So then as the Black is just all powerless and is about to be defeated, later suddenly Mama Angry ambushes the green shark crawler instantly, and Black completely surprised on how he was saved by the person that he murdered. And then suddenly he just puts his blade out, and then Mama Angry grabs this thing, and it's kind of it's kind of like a thing, if you fall off, if you hand for dear life, and someone's like, here, grab my hand, or if you're down the ground, just grab my hand thingy, you know what I mean, that kind of thing.
Peter! Grab my hand!
I think I've seen that in movies before. So then, like, Mama Angry and Black are now planning to work together to defeat the Green Sharkcrawler, and the imposter V4 turbines and the Mama is Angry universe crew are now working together to defeat the Green Sharkcrawler. And then, yeah, so the rest are on the other side of him. And then Pink and Yellow joins in, and Pink's in his EXE form. And then Black in his Parasite, which I forgot to mention. And then suddenly we got all the turbines and meanwhile the main crewmates just stay in the watch, and then suddenly the Green Sharkcrawler is ambushed, surrounded, and then Black holds his mouth open with his two bladed hands, and then Mama Angry shoots the orbital gun, and then the Green Sharkcrawler has been blown up and later on defeated, with its head remaining. And then the battle is over, and Black comes and Mama Angry won the fight. And then suddenly, like, Black and Grays notices that Black, like, is acting really weird, strange. So then Black says, "Listen, I wanted to say I'm sorry for calling you fat and rude names, and almost killing you twice. So then, and you saved my life and my crew. If any help for mine or your universes, you know where to find us. You're welcome here anytime if you forgive me." "I forgive you, Black Turbine," Mama Angry says. "And we call this truce?" Truce. So then, Black Imposter V4 Turbine apologized to Mama Angry about what he has done to her in Third Universe, and Mama Angry forgave Black. And they called it a truce. And then, suddenly the portal opens to their universe, and then later on, Mama Angry is back to his universe. And then Pink and Yellow are in the Imposter V4 Turbine's crew now, and Black has changed to a villain, to a good citizen, like a wind turbine, whatever you prefer. And yeah, and that's how Mama Angry and Black Imposter V4 Turbines became enemies to friends. And that's how Imposter V4 Turbines and the Mama Angry crew call it a truce, and that's how the moral of the story goes. And that's the end of part 3. So yeah, we have one more recap coming up, and it's Black Imposter V4 Turbine X Mama is Angry, and that will be coming maybe a few weeks later on, because right now I gotta get my Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 video uploaded. I have not got that uploaded yet. I was gonna upload it in February, but due to my internet crashing and not working a few days ago, I had to delay that, so I had to delay it, and then yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, let's just end the video now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video recap.